Hey there, welcome to Contracts and Chaos. My name's Alyssa.
And I'm Brenna, and we're here to tell you that you are not alone in the mayhem of this real estate industry.
We're keeping it real and sharing our stories, strategies, and successes in today's real estate world.
So come join us every Tuesday while we talk contracts and chaos.
For Starter Pack.
I'm excited to see where we go with this because
it'll be fun.
I think it's good to throw in a funsy one every once in a while. I am a podcast binger. It's like a Netflix series. If I find a podcast that I really like I will start scrolling down to episode 6 of 320. Oh, it's terrible. It's awful. And I'll just listen and listen and listen and listen. And I love it. And some of them are really hard and really heavy. And you're like, wow, that I need a break. I need to go get a soda or something and just take the edge off
Diet
after
Coke.
that. Yeah, after that episode. And sometimes I have to say that there are these, this one's going to be a funsy one. And there are ones that I'm I'm feeling a little more tactical than that today. And I won't listen to that one, right? Because I'm trying to do something else. But I do love a funsy one. There was one that I just listened to on Hustle Humbly, which if you listen to us, you should probably also listen to Hustle Humbly.
Yes.
But
yeah, they did just do a fun.
I've been listening one that was kind of funsy. Yeah, so I appreciate that. I like that. So today we are talking about the Realtor Starter Pack.
I feel
version. This is.
I feel like
see.
this is if they made Realtor Barbies. What comes in, or American Girl Realtor.
Yeah, well,
if you were in that starter
Facebook,
pack, and then you can add on the different accessories.
Was it over Christmas that the AI Barbie Realtor box was such a big thing?
Yeah, I fell into the trap for the Christmas because everyone was doing the
with the giant lollipop.
Yeah, and the white sequined outfits, and I was like, that is so not my vibe. And it's funny because I asked it for a cute little black dress, and the dress design I actually own in my I'm like, I own that exact dress. So nailed it.
Nice. I do like
I
that.
put Roxanne in mine because I was not going down without. She had a little gold chain. It was good. But yes, this is what I feel like if you bought the American Girl Realtor version starter pack. Here's what a realtor comes with or eventually ends up with. I currently have 2 of the same things sitting on my desk, so I can confirm this is valid. And then some of these are probably add-ons, you'd have to buy additionals.
Yeah, I think the American Girl doll is or the My Life dolls at Target. You can go get the hair salon ones or the horse riding ones, and they have a whole accessory pack. So I love that visual. Let's do the real estate.
That's what I feel like this is.
Starter pack.
Okay. So the first one, the giant water bottle. Is it a Stanley? Is it a Yeti? Is it one of those gallon jugs that tells you how much you have to have finished by a certain time of the day? It usually also comes with a half finished coffee that sometimes is also in a Stanley.
That's the important part. Yeah. I have
this is me every day.
I have multiple pictures. I'll have to share one that I'm holding because I love my Dunkin', so I have my Dunkin' refresher. I have a coffee. I have my water bottle, and sometimes if I'm feeling real healthy, I'll have a protein shake, right? So that's 4 drinks. And I've got my bag and everything, and I'm just loaded up with hydration. There's 2 things that I hate in this world: being cold and being thirsty.
Yes, or feeling like my lips are dry.
Oh, that too. That's
I can't. I literally have lip balm everywhere.
Is that
it's
in this
center
list
console,
also?
my car, in my purse, in my desk,
everywhere. But no,
I put it
Stanley
on
cups
before I go
for
to bed.
sure. One of my clients actually, we toured enough houses and they saw enough versions of my water bottles that they got me a Stanley when we closed.
Is it your first Stanley, name brand Stanley?
No, I have another Stanley. But I like the Brewmates right now because I can turn the straw off. And I gotta tell you, I just love being able to throw it in the seat, or I don't have to worry about if I put it in my bag, it doesn't leak in my bag. But I love a Stanley. Travis is a big Stanley. We have Yetis and Stanley. Actually, his is Yeti. But I like being able to turn the straw off, so I'm on a roommate kick right now. I actually asked about that in a poll on one of my Facebook stories the other day, and it was almost completely 50-50 as far as people preferring a Stanley or a roommate. So I was like, that's just
I need another tumbler. Like I need a hole in my head, so I'm not going to go buy a roommate. So I can't. But I used to love my Yetis, and I still have them, but they were slow to the draw on the handle. And then when they did come out with a handle, it was tiny.
Yes.
And I've heard they've since improved. It's gotten bigger. But that was what drew me. I liked the handle. I was like, because I can't, like, yes, I can physically hold it like this. But when I'm, like, loaded down like a pack mule, that handle is clutch.
I still have my Yetis because they perfectly hold a large Dunkin' cup. So it keeps them cold.
Yeah, that's a good. So. They also perfectly hold a bottle of champagne in case anyone's
But these are our emotional support systems. Like if I don't have my water bottle, it's like a kid walking around with their favorite toy or blanket. Like if I don't have my water bottle, I'm having a bad day.
Yeah. I drink water like I live in a desert. I probably drink 4 or 5 of these a day, and then a couple seltzers. And when I say seltzer, they're non-alcoholic. It's just the bubbly water with the flavor in it.
I 1,000% am on board. Travis was so sick last week, and he's like, I just don't know. And I was like, what have you drank for fluid aside from a Red Bull and a coffee? And so then he's like, oh yeah, I gotta drink some water. But he'll like drink a bottle of water and be like, I had a bottle of water today. And I'm like,
that's how my
bottle
mom is.
Of water?
And I know she's listening, so I'm gonna call her out. My mom drinks no water.
My dad's the same way.
And she's like, I don't like the way water tastes. And I'm like,
my dad is convinced that water gives him heartburn. And I said, that's just because your body you don't drink enough of it. So your body has no idea what it is and what to do.
Your body's like, whoa. It's like when you have super chapped lips and you finally put, like, as I hold my emotional support lip balm, and you finally put lip balm on and it burns because it's like, oh, okay, hold up. Okay, but let's move on.
Okay.
We could talk about water all day. What flavor do we put in it? Do you drink your electrolytes? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so the next one, and I know we both have this, is the car office.
Oh, it's terrible.
So I don't have full signs in there usually, but I have pieces for my posts, lock boxes, business cards. I definitely have like the rubber duckies for Jeep, so like pop buys. I know you always have snacks for the girls.
Yes,
I'm not always as good about the snacks.
We did an episode a while back about like the car kits and stuff like that. And one thing I have, my Yukon, there's a part in the back that like lifts up, and it's not very deep. It's probably like 4 or 5 inches deep, but I've got my like sledgehammer in there for signs. I've got
bolt cutters,
full tool kit in there. I've got my gimbal in there. I've got an umbrella. I have an extra pair of shoes.
Oh, that's a good idea to keep the gimbal in there.
Oh yeah, then I don't have to remember bringing it in the car. I actually have a stand-up, like one of the stand phone,
like a tripod.
The tripod, thank you. Yeah, that one of those in there. I do have a bag of snacks, just random snacks. It's got trail mix, it's got Rice Krispies, it's got like granola bars, it's got a bag of chips, just to keep the kids occupied if need be. Right now, it actually has less stuff in it real estate wise than it normally does because I have a whole box that I put in there that has light bulbs, right? Got my light bulbs in there. We've got extra batteries. We've got zip ties. Like all of that crap is in that box. But right now, I don't have room for softball gear and the box. So the box is out. Yep.
Yeah, I have a trunk organizer that has all that stuff in it.
Yep.
So
it's
I don't
crazy.
have like a secret compartment. But
it's so important though. And I used to have printed documents. And I mentioned this on an episode recently. I don't have I have documents, but I don't think they're the right ones, if we're being honest.
I stopped carrying printed ones because, like, I'm not a Pop-Tart agent. I don't. So I have not found the need for them. And, like, usually, even if it were to write a contract, I'm finding Wi-Fi somewhere to get it done. Like, I'm not. It's not.
My first couple of years.
I don't feel the need for them. Maybe, like, a working with real estate agents, but the likelihood of needing that on the spot is just, I feel like slim to none these days.
Absolutely. So I use them a lot. I wrote my first offer on the back of my car, right? So if I hadn't had those printed, that would be a big thing. I used to go to listing appointments with the listing documents, and I don't really do that anymore either. So I don't have a lot of.
Well, and where you are, there's a greater chance of you not having signal.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
except
but
my
still,
car
like, how
has
are you going
its
to
own
submit?
hotspot.
True. But how are you going to submit a handwritten contract anyway if you don't have signal?
Right.
Are you going to leave it on the seller's kitchen counter?
Well, and then you have to scan it. And I have the scanner app on my phone and stuff like that. But sometimes it's like grainy. Sometimes, you know, when you open like the property disclosures.
Right. If it's like 2020, you have multiple offer scenario and you have 5 minutes, then we're going old school to get this thing in. And then we'll be like, listen, once you accept it, we'll clean it up and do a clean version.
Yep.
But I'm just not seeing that right now.
Well, and you scan it, and sometimes when you open like the documents on like the MLS, like the property disclosures, and they're just like massive JPEG files, right? Because it's a weird, it just shows up weird. It prints weird. It shows up weird. I don't know. I just don't love
there's
that,
a listing I'm thinking of at a certain firm that I was like, that this is what you uploaded? Okay. Okay. So this one is not me. This next one is not in my starter kit.
It's not mine either.
Never. It used to be.
Well, no. But I don't have it in like my car, like ready to rock and roll.
True, but you do probably have an emergency blazer somewhere that, like, if you were already in jeans and a t-shirt, I could see you throwing it on to run out the door for a showing.
Oh well, heck, I have like 6 of those just hanging in the closet. Right? Like I could use.
I don't
them
own
on
a blazer.
I do, and I think I don't know. I love a blazer with a t-shirt and some jeans. I just think it's so cute. But I don't have a backup outfit in my car. Like if I was in jeans and like a hoodie with my kids somewhere, and again, this goes back to I let my buyers know like I'm not scheduling showings within 24 hours. So like they're not going to call me and be like, "Hey, can you meet me in 30 minutes?" because the answer is no. Right? So I don't have anything like that. I do have a pair of, like I said, in that little cubby, I have extra shoes. And they're either like regular shoes or I'll swap them out for boots. Like if I'm doing more like land showings, there's boots in there. Mm-hmm.
Or like I definitely have lint rollers. I probably have 4 of them in my car right now.
I probably don't because it's probably gone.
Right? I just took one out. I went out to get Tylenol out of my car earlier and grabbed one because the sweatshirt had dog hair on it. Mm-hmm. But, there's probably, and actually there isn't one in my house because I keep dragging them all out to the car, forgetting I have one in there.
The easiest thing though, like I have a hat, like a realtor hat. It's like have you seen the trending? Like the word is like upside down and backwards. Yeah. So I have a hat that has like realtor on it. Like, so if you're having a bad hair day, like you can throw that on some like.
It's funny you say that because I was going to say my emergency blazer is definitely an emergency baseball hat because I haven't washed my hair today and you want me to come out? All right. Baseball hat, jeans, cute shirt, and makeup on so I look together. We're out.
Absolutely.
Like, let's go.
Yep. Fun bag, fun accessories. Oh my God, I just bought the cutest bag. I can't wait for it to get here. My computer bag, the strap, like the arm strap, officially broke. So
that sucks.
I needed a new bag.
So speaking of bags. I think yours sounds like it's more like the tech cubby in your car, but the tech bag or the tech in general. Mm-hmm. I feel like all of us have a portable charger like one of those battery banks.
Yes.
The one I have, the magnetic ones that are just itty bitty baby ones when I need a little boost. But I also have the big mama that Taylor gave me that sits in my purse. It goes everywhere with me just in case because it has the extensions for like 8 different things, so it's not just for me.
I have one that it's not the size of a brick, but it feels like it should be the size of a brick. And it powers my heated chair for softball as well. So like it's got some pretty hefty juice to it. I have a Milwaukee battery charger plugged into the back seat of my car always.
Why?
Because that also will use my heated jacket. I have like the sleeve that will go over the Milwaukee battery that will charge my phone or like any of those things. I have a power tool kit in the back of my car. That's a drill. It's a multi-tool.
Like a full size drill kit?
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
Girl, what are you doing at your listing?
You never know what I might
I do
need.
know. I never needed.
My husband bought it for me for Mother's Day last year. It was actually for the Airbnb because we were doing stuff at the Airbnb. Okay. And he's like, you can use this for your real estate. And I said the same thing. I said, I can count on 0 fingers the number of times that I've needed an electric drill.
Maybe a screwdriver here or there, but like.
Well, and say it's got the drill bits. It's got everything in there. And I have used it. I have used it a few times, but that's why I always have a battery. It's always plugged in the back of my car. It's always charged, and I have a backup battery. So if I take the charged one out, I put the other one in.
Of course you do. See, and so, this shows like we're so similar but so different because like even my battery in my house for my drill in my house, like every time Eric comes over to do something, he's like, "Make sure you charge the batteries." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I should do that." Because maybe 3 times a year. Mm-hmm. And he'd get here and be like, I told you we were going to use your tools today, so I don't have to bring it. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
Yeah, let me plug that in. Yeah, so I just keep it plugged in. So my tech is like, I mean, it's not like what I guess you would assume for tech. Like I know that right now there's a lot of agents that I know that have just gotten like the Remarkable tablet, the new one that's just come out. I've never been like gotten on board with a tablet. I try to write on my iPad. I just don't love it.
Yeah, you and I tried at like the same time when we first met, and we even got like the screen protector that felt like paper.
Yep.
And I was like, I still don't like this. It's not it. I literally carry purple notepads everywhere. Mm-hmm. I have, and then file folders.
But other than that, the tech is literally it's tripod. My laptop.
Oh yeah, my laptop.
Portable charger. Everywhere. The things like that, like headphones, noise canceling headphones. So if I'm working somewhere, but that's really the tech stack in my car.
That's about mine too. Like this had ring light on the list, and I'm like, I mean, I'm sure. I guess if I were purposely going to film content, I'm going to have ring light, but it's not. And I think what we're forgetting is we're not keeping this in our car. I do have a ring light. I haven't used it in probably 2 years. But if I were getting back into more like talking head content from my office, then yes. But I feel like a ring light is definitely in the Realtor Starter Pack. But yeah, I have the tripod. I have the portable chargers, a ring light. I do have a drawer full of like cords and adapters because you never know.
Yeah.
And you never can remember. They all look the same but different. I'm like, which one goes to what? I don't know.
So maybe our starter pack American Girl Barbie doll or whatever won't have like a Milwaukee toolkit, but definitely a battery pack and a laptop.
Yeah, and probably either a gimbal or a tripod. You've got one or the other.
Yeah.
Probably, I would say the gimbal's the upgrade because the tripod is cheaper, and you can get the spinny thing for the top to follow you. So, okay, here's the personality starter pack, and I pulled this one on you last night, and I realized it as soon as I said it. I was like, shit. So we were talking about topics for today, and Brenna did not want to talk about this one topic I picked, and I was like very passionate about it. And
very so I passionate. Okay,
I was like, I was fired up, and rightfully so. There, you guys are going to hear about this at some point, but just remember, fair housing is you're going to get in big trouble. You don't follow it, and racism is bad. But anyway, the I'll circle back personality. That's where we take like those corporate phrases that realtors tend to overuse. And I pulled it on you last night. I said, okay, we'll just table this for now.
Yeah.
We'll table this.
It's a good one. I mean, it's a good one, right?
It is.
But a lot of the ones like you hear is like won't last long, or location, right. Or, those ones that you read on the MLS.
My favorite is the highest and best. But then it fell through, and they forgot to take the highest and best out of the description.
Well, and we've talked about that too. Check your listings.
Which Monday?
Make sure, right.
Which Monday in the last 6 months was highest and best?
God, that's terrible. Do we actually work at coffee shops? Like, I know I do, but when I saw this, like, why do real estate agents just love to pretend to work in public? Like, I do actually work in public, but I also do know that there's some people that like I know and love that go to a coffee shop and like will just scroll Facebook and enjoy their coffee as they should. Sometimes you just need a minute, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Enjoy
I
that
go
coffee.
because like right now, I don't know if you guys can, the mic is picking it up, but since it's 10 o'clock right now, almost, since 6:45 this morning, all I've heard is, and I had to go get Tylenol when you were like, I'll be a couple minutes late. I ran out to grab Tylenol out of the car. Is the beeping of construction trucks, them dropping construction debris from 5 stories up into a metal dumpster, literally shaking my house. Or it's the dog wants in and out, the cat and I'm like, I'm out.
That's it. Mom's leaving.
I walk out with a list. These are the 4 things I need to accomplish before I'm allowed to come home because I have to walk away. I will probably do that at some point today. And
I love doing that. I really do. And it's just, it works really well. But I do know that and they'll just snap a little pic of their computer screen on the MLS or something really good and be like, working outside the office today.
Yep. Or like, I posted one yesterday. It wasn't from a coffee shop. It was from my couch last night. And it was a quick little video. I had Mabel on one side and George on the other. And I was like, my coworkers are freaking lazy. But yeah, we like to do that. I think it also like every social media coach tells you, post the behind the scenes. Post what you're doing.
Listen, sometimes you don't want to see the behind the scenes. Let's just be so real. Okay?
Right, because right now, if you saw from like here down behind the scenes, I'm still in pajama pants. Like, because that's just how today's going.
It just happens.
Yeah.
But I mean, just know that some of the behind the scenes that we share as clients, like we know that you know that some of that is curated. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's the choice behind the scenes clips.
Well, it's just like, sorry, Roxanne just deleted a whole bunch of this list on my end. Oops. It's just like people curating their family photos. Like, I know your fall photos were beautiful, but I can guarantee there was also some type of family meltdown behind the scenes during, before, or after, and this is the cutting board. So
this is usually how that happens.
Yeah, if my working from a coffee shop feels too curated, like I'll remind you when your Christmas card comes out.
Let's talk social media. What are we known and loved for in social media world?
So, this is not a dig at the company. This is
we both use them.
Yeah, we love them. We love them. But it's when people say, right. But it's when people say, in contracts, just another Tuesday. And I'm like, or they have their shirt like, right in deals and high heels. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Patricia.
Does that hurt you?
I love you. I'm just like, okay, all right. Funny. Or like they have the ones that say like, like coffee something contracts, like I get it.
Like the live, laugh, love, or peace, love in real estate.
Yeah, but then they put it on their social media like, oh, just another day. Or my favorite is there's 2 people who do it locally, and they probably don't listen to this, but every time they take their car to the car wash. Oh, life of a realtor, life of a lender, gotta have a clean car. I started mocking them once. I was like, oh, look, my once every 6 months car wash.
Oh, I wash my car more often than that, but I take it
I do too. Well, I don't right now because we're in a drought. My car is
I haven't been
because I was like, okay, I will not do my every week, every other week run through.
And it shows.
But I need to. Yeah, it's nasty.
Not gonna lie.
Even my clients commented out. They're like, Liz, like, we know you love your cars. Like, we're in a drought. I'm trying to be a good participant.
Right. We don't
like, I'm not washing my car.
The other thing that real estate agents have for social media is we all have like a Canva Pro account.
Yes.
And we know you spend way too much time changing the colors and the fonts and playing with that like heart-shaped key lock that is going to be just perfect for your next background.
Mm-hmm. If you're really good at Canva, no one will know you're using Canva.
Right.
That's obviously there's sometimes where I need to, like for a for sale template or something, like obviously, but You guys would be amazed at how often Brenna and I use Canva, and you probably don't realize we're using Canva.
And Canva, my goodness, in the last year, like they have added a tech stack of their own inside that platform. So if you don't use Canva or don't play around with their new features, like I suggest you go take a look because it's pretty cool.
Mine is the overuse or the lack of editing with ChatGPT. Now, don't get me wrong. There are times where I'm exhausted and I'm like, I've just got to get this up. It's got to go. Post it. Fully admit. But when every post there's an agent I'm thinking of specifically, my head is pounding today. Every post is obvious. And
Did I tell you? This was a couple weeks ago. I might have sent you a picture of it. I don't know. I was in the MLS trying to schedule showings, and the literal, like the listing description. You know when you talk to ChatGPT and it spits out this information, and at the end it's like, if you would like me to shorten this into a Facebook reel or whatever, like if you would like a punchier, like oh my god, whatever it said at the end, like was ChatGPT being like, I can change this for you if you'd like. If you don't like it, let me know. And they didn't cut it out. It was in the listing description, and y'all cackled.
One, check it for that, but I asked it to help me with what, like I'll admit I use it for help, but then I rephrase or like redo it in my language or my style. I asked it and it said, oh, for my listing the other day, it said, oh, this great house that sits on a cul-de-sac. I was like, this house doesn't sit on a cul-de-sac.
Right.
So like, don't only check it for that. Oh, would you like me to make sure it's accurate? Like everyone thinks AI is this holy grail. And I'm like, you have no idea how many inaccuracies in so much of it that there is these days. Like,
well, it's getting so big so fast, but people are forgetting how to communicate for themselves. Yes. You know, they're like, oh, I need to draft this email. Oh, I need you to reword this text that, you know, I butchered the first time. And it's just, we're forgetting how to communicate as individuals, because I'll get emails and I'm like, you don't sound like that.
I've been accused, even like before I started using it, but it was a thing. People were like, use ChatGPT to draft this. And I was like, no, I have a legal background, but thanks.
Yeah, well, and
I was like, that is actually how I sound.
I'm a very wordy person. My husband the other day, I read him something and he's like, well, that was long-winded, but it was good.
Right? I'm just like, no, that's actually how I write, but cool.
Yeah. So it bothered, because I'll read it. I'm like, oh, she didn't read that or didn't write that. And I mean, it's fine, but.
Right. Or like I'll admit, we use ChatGPT a lot to come up with the ideas and the outlines for this to keep us organized. But it's my idea. I tell it what we want to do and don't want to talk about.
Formats it
and it formats it for me. And then I come in and I play with it and go, okay, take that out, add this. Like one of these things that wasn't on this list when it punched things out, the local expert. Everybody is the mayor of their town.
Because it's a...
I mean, and it worked. I'm not... Right.
Yeah, it's a tool. It's supposed to be something that helps you do something, right? But it's not to take over. And I think that right now we see a lot of it taking over. And somebody, I forget who said it. Actually, it might have been, I don't remember. Somebody in a class recently said that they predict, like, in the next 5 years that, like, face-to-face and, like, genuine interaction is going to be trending again. You know what I mean? Because there's so much that we have to question. Like, is that them recording a video, or is that an AI dupe?
Well, and it already is. They're saying, like, the next gen, whatever's after us, is dropping dating apps. Dating apps are dying because people are craving in person. And I've used them, like, twice, and I can't stand them. So I get it. But let's finish our list.
I know. We're getting off on a tangent. See, this is what happens when we try to do a funsy episode, because it's not so tactical step by step. We get off in the weeds.
So
that's okay.
Let's finish let's do hot, like, rapid fire of social media.
Okay.
Filming reels and empty listings.
Don't hate. It works really well. Okay.
Agreed. I'm not hating. I'm just saying it's in your starter pack.
Yes, it is. Day in the life content.
Right. Or the fake typing videos. Like, oh, look at me. I'm writing a contract. Normally I actually am, but okay. Or the local expert. Brenna's been hitting this one hard lately. What it would be like if you lived in Hickory this week.
Thanks.
I'm like, I mean,
hard.
I love it. You're doing a great job. But I'm like, Brenda lives in Hickory.
It's not, yes. Mm-hmm. It is in our starter pack. You're right. That's
and I think like the upgrade is like the boss level is at what follower count do we start filming ourselves walking into a house in slow motion? I think that's the social media upgrade. Like, that's not starter pack level. That's you gotta pay extra credit for that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh God. Do we want to do networking?
The networking event circuit. I get wrapped into this one. We got wrapped in this one for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we both realized one, these probably aren't the rooms we want to be in.
No.
And two, we were spending so much time there learning and not doing.
Do you remember that ADU class that we went to that we were so excited about and literally didn't learn anything? It was terrible.
I think we barely waited for it to end. One, it started super late because the person was like literally an hour late and no one could cover for them. That should have been our sign. And then it was like it gave you no valid information. It was all about, well, how do you finance this?
I could have YouTubed it or Googled it and had the same amount of information in 30 seconds. So here's the thing. When you're new, these rooms are great, right? Like I spent a lot of time. I didn't know anybody or anything about nothing, right? So you can meet your vendors, your home inspectors, your lender partners. Like you can meet all these people because they're always supporting and sponsoring these events. But just know that if you are sitting in a class and taking notes about something that you are not going to go implement when you get home, you are wasting your time.
And that could even be a webinar. Honestly, that could be listening to us. If we're talking about, I don't know, a social media episode and you freaking hate social media, skip to the next. Maybe like double speed it so we get credit for you listening. But why are you wasting your time?
Just leave it in the background. Well, and say like this one's kind of a silly episode, but we hope you love it.
Right. But maybe this is you're driving kids to softball and you forgot to plug in the jacket heater and you know you're going to freeze for the next 4 hours. So you want something light to listen to so you're not miserable on the way there too.
I think the other thing that we do a lot is like you'll see hey, my Instagram is ABC Realty XYZ 1234. Follow me and drop yours and I'll follow you too. First of all, we are not trying to pick up followers that are real estate agents.
That your just turns into, excuse my French, one giant circle jerk.
Well, and it's going to be so confusing for the algorithm.
Yeah, your algorithm is going to only push you out. Now, if your thing is agent attraction, absolutely.
Or referrals. If you're looking for referrals, you're not getting those from Instagram or following people on Instagram that are within 10 miles of you. That's not going to help either. So
Right. Okay. So here's a few things in our starter pack only realtors will understand. The brain rot. You're instantly judging someone's landscaping. Don't come to my house. It's bad right now. Mine is after every house I walk through where the floors are rolling, I spend the next 6 months thinking my house is rolling. So literally I just always think that my house has foundation. I've literally had 3 foundation companies come out to check it out because I'm like, and they're like, you're fine. And I'm like, oh,
we all know that mine are light bulbs. Like, I'm like, does that not match? Why
am I
is that
listing
one out?
Right now?
Why is...
I haven't, because we listed last year, it's a whole thing. My fault. She has a light bulb out in a stairwell that she can't get to. And it came up in feedback and I was like, what is this? And she's like, oh yeah, I can't reach it. And I'm like, got to get someone up there to change a light bulb. I was like, Brenda would kill me.
But it's these things that you just like constantly think about that you don't even realize you're thinking about when you like walk through a property and you're looking and you're like, oh wow, they're missing a piece of trim, or oh wow, they didn't caulk around the sink in the bathroom, or oh wow, that like normal people don't see, you guys.
Right. Or you're like, you're at a cocktail party and you're like, this floor plan does not work for this. I don't know if they really love entertaining. Why did they buy this house? I could find you a better one. Or like, you're always thinking or talking about interest rates. Like,
I have my kids on a kick now as we're driving. That like I'm always looking for, because I love for sale by owners. So now my kids will be like, Mom, for sale. That's for sale sign, right there. So I do appreciate that. Sometimes it is the house. Sometimes it is like the car or the camper or something like that. But they're like, for sale by owner. You see it? There it is.
Right. Well, see, and that you could incentivize that. You get $5 every time you see one that's actually a house, and when I close it, I'm gonna put money in your college fund.
I love that. And that's easy.
Or like find a way to do that, like payroll tax trick, whatever it is, like you're paying your kids. Make it incentivize that. Anyway, your showing time addiction. We all have this problem. Oh my God, my listing's been on the market 24 hours. I don't. My clients do. And then I'm like, oh, am I not doing enough? But like when no one books fast, we listed Sunday night because of the way things fell. Mm-hmm. And I had a showing by Monday scheduled for Thursday. And my client was still like, we only have one showing. It's not till, and I was like, girl, we hit the market 8 o'clock Sunday night. And it wasn't it was to get her under contract on her purchase. We had agreed within 24 hours we'll be in MLS. So it is what it is. I was like, we've had 3 showings in the first week. That's good.
Yep. It is
like, good. Or you panic when too many people book because you're like, oh crap, did I underprice this? Why is this suddenly so, or obsessively, some people obsessively check for feedback.
I do.
I am kind of right now because I need this listing to go under contract. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, tell me if we're not writing an offer, can you please, because I need to figure out where to pivot.
Have you ever had a lockbox like not work for you?
Why do you think I carry bolt cutters?
Bolt cutters.
You ever had a super shit the bed?
No.
There's no way. Mm-hmm. I always have 2 lock boxes on my listings now. I had a Supra on there. Couldn't get into it. Thankfully, I always keep now that I do the spare lockbox, I don't keep a spare key as much. But I had a spare key, so I ran over, let them in, and threw a regular lockbox down. But to get the Supra off, we either had to disassemble the whole doorknob, or I ran to Lowe's and got bolt cutters. And those things are not easy to cut through.
No,
but that's
bolt
literally
cutters aren't cheap either. It's so funny. That's like my worst part. I always try to get to the houses a few minutes before I tell my clients that we're going, right? So I can get into the house, turn the lights on, those things. But when we're seeing multiple houses, it's inevitable that they're going to be standing behind me while I'm fumbling trying to get this lockbox open.
Or not even the lockbox. There's only been
a few times
the key won't, the lock is just.
It's not even the lock. They have 23 keys on the key ring, and it's just dealer's choice. Pick one, see what fits.
Or I went to a listing a couple weeks ago. It had 2 lock boxes on it, and the instructions said go to the side door, and there were 2 side doors, and they both had a lock box, and I was like, okay.
Some agents just really enjoy messing with people. Right. You know what I mean?
Well, but what happened? It had expired with a previous agent, and they never came to get the box.
Never took the box off. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a couple recently, and showing time does glitch sometimes. But there has been some recently that they've just put the house on the market and never put the code into showing time, right? So, but there's a setting in showing time that, normally I'll go in and check ahead of time, or I'll print my showing time map, and it'll generate the codes and everything like that on the printed out sheet.
I screenshot.
Yep, there's settings in there that it won't activate, you won't get that code until closer to your time, right?
Yeah.
So I don't even know that there's no code until I get there. And I'm like, bro, there's no code. And guess what the other thing real estate agents don't do is they don't answer their phone.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
or
hey,
they don't, if there's a security system, I hate that you have to go to a second screen to find that. Mm-hmm. But it's also some people don't put that in, and then you've got an alarm going off, and you're like, great, thanks.
This is exciting.
Or those keypads that are the motion censored ones. Yes. They will not read my hand. I can never get them. Funny. And I always joke, yep, I'm a professional. No, I have dry skin. I joke with my clients. I'm like, I know, I'm a professional door opener. Can I borrow your finger for a second?
Right, can you just touch this for me?
Yeah, thanks. I can't get them. Cannot get them.
That's hilarious.
All right. So if we were buying the advanced Realtor Pack, the booster pack for a Realtor, and then we're going to close this one out because for fun, we went on a long ride here. The advanced pack
Okay,
Obviously,
wait. Let's go through the list, but then tell me if you would get it or not. Let's just do that real quick.
Okay, so the first one, hold on. I'm going to add something to it and hit save real quick so you can see it on your end.
Okay.
Because this is one that annoys me recently.
Great.
Can't stand it. Can't. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll go through. So, the second phone or the Google call scanner.
Won't do it.
I don't have a second phone, but my phone runs 2 phone numbers because when I first started, no one down here would answer a New York phone number.
Yeah.
So I had to run 2 phone numbers, but they both come into here. One phone.
Yep.
It's great. A transaction coordinator.
Everybody should have one of those.
Everyone should have one. Yes. Everyone who's done at least a couple, I think you need to do, even if you have one for your first couple deals, hopefully they're walking you through it, because if you don't understand the process, then it's pointless. But anyway.
Yeah.
A chiropractor, or we'll say, or massage therapist.
I have both.
I don't like people touching me like that, but I do. I have a chiropractor, and I have a physical therapist because I prefer stick me with all the needles.
How about a regular therapist? Do you think the advanced realtor pack should come with like a mental health therapist?
Probably, but I just have you and Aaron. You, Aaron, Mom, and Ed.
That's
who
perfect.
needs a therapist when we've got the 4
that.
of those?
Right. The stooges over here. 9 different subscriptions that you don't use. So edits, splice, some weird tracking
something
app.
Somewhere you forgot that.
Yeah, that you're still paying for, that you have no idea what it
Right,
goes
you're
to.
like,
You get the receipt from Apple, but you're like, what is this?
Yes, the Meta verified. Random HOA knowledge.
Yes. If you sell enough real estate in specific areas, you're like, oh yeah, this one's pending a lawsuit for roof issues,
right? Or like, and
the
maybe
lady in the office
HOA,
will
but like
not get you your
neighborhoods.
documents. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, like McAdenville. Just so you know, if you live on the main drag,
Don't leave your house in December.
Actually, if you live in McAdenville proper, it's gonna suck from November to January.
Yeah.
But I hope you like Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Like I hope you have a budget for that. Becoming emotionally attached to floor plans. I'm more like a style. Like I am emotionally attached. Give me a mid-century ranch with a slight A-frame and a sunken living room. Ooh,
You
girl.
and your sunken living rooms. My God.
In it. But I also love like big old historic houses that have been like upfit, where they kept the character, but they've made it today's technology and yeah. There's one on Main Street in Belmont right now. I just need a couple $1 million and I'm gonna go buy it.
This is your bonus superpower as a real estate agent, and then we will wrap this up. Your ability to smell a photo will increase dramatically. You'll be able to look at it and be like, oh, wow, that's cat pee and 30 years of Marlboros.
Don't forget the white rain.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's probably, I feel like that's a superpower. That's a... Or like clients like, oh, look, it looks like it's been all remodeled. And I'm like, I can tell from the pictures this is slapped together with bubble gum, but okay.
We'll take a look at it and let you know what we think. This was fun. I think that it's very different from what we've been doing, but I think we needed a little reprieve. We needed a little fresh air. And I hope that you chuckled at a few of these things. I chuckled because, I do some of these things. So.
Right. Well, wait until the next one where we go over what your realtor car says about you, because yours is definitely in there.
I saw that. I'm excited.
It wasn't on purpose, but it came up and I was like,
it's not wrong.
Yep.
It's not wrong.
It's
so
not
it's great.
wrong.
So stay tuned for next
wrong.
week, and we will talk to you guys later.
Bye, gal.
We just finished another episode of Contracts and Chaos, but believe me, the chaos does not stop here. So check out the show notes for our email address and where to follow us on socials, and we will see you next week.